I'm Indian.
I'm Indian.
I'm Indian.
I'm Indian.
I'm Indian.
I'm Indian.
And I'm Korean. I'm Charlie, and I'm a content creator. I make contents on Instagram and YouTube in Hindi. So basically, when I was 1 year old, I went to India with my parents. I spent 20 years there. Growing up there as a Korean, I got a lot of attention.
भैया तो celebrity बन गया.
I didn't like the attention, but later on, I started enjoying the attention, and looks like I'm here. That's why.
My name is Avi. Mera naam Avi hai. I was born here in California, but my parents are from New Delhi, India, specifically from Karol Bagh and Rajouri Garden.
Hi, my name is Pragya. Namaste, mera naam Pragya hai. I'm from Mumbai. Originally UP, but was brought up in Mumbai.
Hi, my name is Ritvik. क्या हाल है? I grew up in Pune and then moved to the Bay Area when I was 9.
My name is Ruchi. माझं नाव रुची आहे. I was born in Thane and I came to the US in 2019.
Hi, my name is Vineet. Namaste. आप सबसे मिलके अच्छा लगा. I was born and raised in Bihar, Patna.
My name is Sunita. Na peru Sunita. I born in Hyderabad, Telangana. I came here as a teenager.
Hi, my name is Vritti. Mera naam Vritti hai. I was born in Chennai. I moved to the US when I was 2, moved back to India when I was 6, and then moved back to the US when I was 11.
Any one of you can tell what is your favorite curry and how do you make that curry?
I wanted to jump in and say, what curry? Like Indians don't say curry, right?
So I personally don't make curry. Usually growing up in the Indian household, my mom is the one who makes all the food. But I do like goat ki curry. Sometimes I even like in the morning I have aloo ki pronti or paneer ki pronti.
But then other people were answering. So I felt like if I jump in now, people would be suspicious about me. I also don't cook that well, but I like chicken curry.
I grew up in Maharashtra, so we were vegetarian, but my favorite curry would be fish curry, especially Goan fish curry.
I'm also vegetarian and my mom still cooks for me, but I really like rasam.
Are your guys' parents, did they have an arranged marriage? Because for me, my parents, they literally just met in New Delhi one day for 5 minutes, and the next day, unka pakka vyah ho gaya. Like, they already know कि अच्छा अब हमारी शादी होएगी, that they're gonna get married.
My Nanaji and Dadaji knew each other in the railways, and they were like, hey, I have a daughter and I have a son. Let's introduce them. Bam, they've been married for 34 years now.
They had a love marriage, which is crazy, but my mom was in Satara and then my dad was in Pune, so they had like a long distance relationship for 4.5 years.
Wow.
By the way, your accent seems a little off, man.
My accent?
Yeah.
What about my accent?
It seems like you're making it up. I don't know.
This is just my accent.
I think Vineet was a big red flag.
When Ritvik pointed it out, it kind of like affirmed my suspicion. I was like, oh, I'm starting to feel a little bit suspicious of you, Vinny.
I was shocked. Because I grew up in India, I had Indian accent. But when I came to the university in the US, when I was 20 years old, I wanted to change my accent. So now I have American accent as well.
What languages do you all speak? I speak English, Hindi. Because I was brought up in Mumbai, I understand Marathi, but when I try to speak Marathi, my friends tell me that I sound like a Firang, so I then try not to speak Marathi.
I speak English, Hindi, and Punjabi.
I can speak English, Hindi, Marathi.
I can speak English, Marathi, and Hindi, but my Hindi sucks, so माझं मराठी खरंच फार छान आहे.
I speak Hindi and English. I can understand little bit of Bhojpuri because I grew up in Patna.
I can speak English, Hindi, and then I understand a very little bit of Tamil.
I speak Telugu, English, little bit of Hindi.
I think all of us speak Hindi. We've all, even if it's just a little bit. Do you want to say something about yourselves in Hindi? मेरे पास 2 देशों में law practice करने का license है. मैंने इंडिया में 2 साल वकालत करी थी और अब मैं यहाँ कैलिफोर्निया में पिछले कुछ महीनों से practice कर रही हूँ.
This is Sunita, मैं self-taught Indian classical dancer and also devotional singer and former chemist.
आपको हिंदी आती है या नहीं?
थोड़ा मालूम है.
She didn't speak Hindi because she was from the south, and I thought other people were a little suspicious about her.
मैं ऋत्विक हूँ, मेरी हिंदी बेकार है, पर माझी मराठी फार छान है.
मेरा नाम वृत्ति है और मैं 18 साल की हूँ।
और मैं कथक सीखती हूँ।
मेरा नाम अवी है एंड मेरे को गरम गरम चाय और गरम गरम पकोड़े बहुत पसंद है।
अच्छा, आप लोग को आलू पराठा अच्छा लगता है?
ओ बहुत।
बहुत।
मूली भी पराठा बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
आलू का पराठा।
आलू का बेस्ट। How was your school days experience growing up?
I did my primary in Thane, Maharashtra, and then I was sent to a boarding school in Panchgani. Those boarding school days were amazing. In Panchgani, it was like a Tare Zameen Par moment for me.
I did most of my elementary school in India. It was kind of hard to adjust at first just because I did do like a year of elementary school in the US, but I look back and like it was honestly so fun and so wholesome, even though the teachers were kind of mean. But
That's a red flag. I had the opposite. Mine was not wholesome at all.
Why is that?
If I didn't answer a question right, they would throw like a chalk at you, or like they'll like come up and hit you on your hands. I had to wear your uniform and
That's kind of true. We used to have uniform, and the question is wrong, they used to punish. Yeah.
then Jana Gana Mana Adinayak.
Oh yeah.
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 Do you guys all know national anthem?
Yeah.
Can you remember? Yeah.
Do you know Vineet? I want to ask you.
Bro, I grew up in India only. I remember everything.
Vineet, I trust you.
Yes.
Yeah, somehow I
please.
trust.
No, please.
Somehow I trust
me.
Vineet.
Yeah,
Trust me.
trust you,
I don't know why you guys are doubting me.
Yeah, no, you have my support. I promise you, I don't doubt you. And especially when you said you speak a bit of Bhojpuri, and I could
Yeah.
sense that. Yeah, you're good.
Seems like everybody's Indian.
Yeah.
There was a tie, and the tie is between Ritvik and Sunita.
I have an American accent because I had to get rid of my Indian accent when I came here because I got bullied a lot. I still have an Indian passport and I just got my green card. So I can be the most Indian ever, but I am a filmmaker, I'm not a computer scientist, but I promise you I'm Indian. And Marathi खरंच अवघड language आहे, तर मी असं शिकू नाही शकत जर मी Indian नसेल तर.
I'm Pakka Telugu. My native language is Telugu, and I love singing in Telugu. Neemadi challaga Swami nidurapo.
I need to get Ritvik out because he was getting suspicious about me.
Oh my God, guys, come on. Wait a minute, I can sing, man. Dil chata hai. Honestly, I was so pissed off by the group because they had typecasted me. A lot of my life, I've been trying to figure out who I am. Hence, even today, like I knew I was Indian, but I didn't sound Indian. It's sort of this identity that you're trying to figure out.
Can I ask you guys what is the latest Indian movie you guys saw?
I don't watch a lot of Bollywood films, so that was one area that I was weak.
I don't watch a lot of movies generally, but I recently watched Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani. My most favorite recent movie that I'd watched was Gangubai. I think Alia Bhatt did a fantastic job in that.
I saw this movie on Netflix called Darlings, and I loved it.
I saw Animal with Ranbir Kapoor.
He's our Telugu director, I know. Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of movies as well, so I'll just talk about one of my favorites. I like Amir Khan a lot. I remember Tare Zameen Par.
What has been the funniest pronunciation of your name so far?
My name is not Vineet, so I started thinking, what accents could Vineet go with?
This one time in class, one of my professors called me pregnant, so that was really fun.
I was called Rookie, which is not, it's not good, especially in an interview if they call you Rookie. So it's not good for your self-esteem, but yeah.
I don't think I had that bad experience. Vineet is pretty easy.
people who aren't Indian, I usually tell them my name is Vritti, just because it's easier for them to pronounce. I think one time in class, one of my teachers called me like variety, or like one of my old friends like used to call me Birdie, but then that like kind of made its way into like Birdie. Like I don't know.
My name, they usually say Sonita, Sanita, like that.
My full name is Avneet, so people usually say Evnet, but that's why I just go by Avi. It's much easier. I don't know, there was somebody who said that they didn't really watch Indian movies. And
That was me. Yeah,
Oh.
and I think Vineet also said the
Yes.
same.
Or
Yeah.
Ruchi? She said she doesn't watch Indian movies either? Or?
No, I said I watched Darlings.
I never even heard of that movie.
Oh, that's a good movie. You should watch it.
Is that like original Indian movie or is it?
It's got Alia Bhatt and Shefali Shah.
Ruchi, I trust you.
I trust
I
you
trust
too,
you,
Pragya.
yeah.
I don't trust Vineet though.
Me neither.
You said
Yeah.
which Amir Khan movie did you like?
Said
said
Tare
Tare
Zameen
Zameen
Par,
Par.
yeah.
But
I
I
know that
mentioned Tare Zameen Par before
Yes.
this. Which other movie did you like?
I like Amir Khan's Lagan as well.
Oh, yeah.
I like Three Idiot as well.
Yes.
I don't know why you are doubting me.
I don't know. Ritvik put it in my head.
I'm still sus of Sunita right now. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
You want me to
I
sing
don't know
any
what
other
it is.
song?
I feel like you could also have had learned Telugu because you
Yeah.
would have wanted to learn
Yeah.
classical music.
I think also because last round you asked like what our favorite curry is, and I feel like that's like a very stereotypical
Exactly,
like non-Indian
Yeah.
thing to ask.
Oh God, you will be regretting. Oh my gosh, I've been here for decades. I was really surprised, but I guess for them, I'm not enough Indian to be Indian.
Raise your hand if you think that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue playing the game.
Who is known as the best kisser in Bollywood?
Imran
Imran
Hashmi.
Hashmi.
Who didn't know?
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
But not everybody would know about it, right?
But I believe if someone is from India, they would
Yes.
know about this, right? Because he was quite controversial. What visas are the ones who are from India and who've immigrated to the US on? I'm on an F1 visa right now.
Yeah, F1.
Yes.
Vineet, what about you?
Yeah, same.
Which university did you go to?
I went to University of Iowa.
Okay.
Yeah. I was born in America actually, so I have American citizenship as well. So I didn't know about visas.
Vineet didn't say anything about the visa. I said I have an F1 visa, and he just said, yeah, same. It felt as if he didn't know what the visas were.
Which school did you go to in Patna? Because I have quite a few friends from Patna.
I actually moved schools a lot.
Why is that?
I'll have to ask my parents. I went to St. Karen's from class 1 to 4, I think, and then from class 4, Radiant International.
Is there an army school in Patna?
Yes, Don Bosco, I think, was nearby.
Okay. I trust you now.
I'm still suspicious of Venice, honestly. 'Cause
What's the reasoning? Yeah.
I feel like you're just piggybacking off of like other people's answers, and I feel like you've been kind of quiet.
I'm actually suspicious about you,
Why?
your accent, and
Okay.
did you celebrate Holi?
I did.
Do you know what people say in Holi? It's a common phrase.
Holy hai?
Holi.
I don't. No. I don't know what you're referring to.
Does everybody else?
Bura na mano holi.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm confused.
Coming into this, I didn't really think something of suspicion for me was going to be my accent. Judging people based off their voice or based off what they look like isn't really an accurate judgment.
Love comes in all languages. अगर आपको देखना है कि आप किससे मिलते हैं, 지금 바로 넥터 어플을 다운받으세요.
Raise your hand if you think that the mole is still in the box. Since it's not the majority, we will end the game now.
Vineet, I swear to God, I'm trusting your Don Bosco knowledge at this point.
If the lights turn red, that means that the mole is still in the box and the mole wins. If the lights turn green, that means that you successfully eliminated the mole. 3,
Oh God, my anxiety.
2, 1. And the lights are red.
I don't, guys.
Vineet, I swear.
3, 2, 1.
Bro, I knew it!
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it.
I was.
I sussed out the accent right at the beginning.
That's beneath right there.
Oh my god.
My
No,
high
it's-
school
this
bullies
is
would
my-
say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like, hello,
bro,
hello.
this is my accent. My real name is Yechan Lee. I'm from South Korea, but I grew up in India. I had to change my accent to the accent that I'm speaking right now, but I had the one before.
I wasn't expecting the mole to be someone who's lived in India for 20 years, so that was a pleasant surprise.
He was too good. Like, yeah, nobody can say he's not Indian.
Learning from his experience, I do think he's more Indian than a lot of people up here, including me.
Did you ever have any issues with identity?
Yeah, at first I thought I need to have one identity, so I picked South Korean, and I went to army as well because I wanted to be like confident in me saying that I'm Korean. But later I realized that it's not really important. I can have multiple identities. I can say like when I'm in India, I can say I'm Indian. Because I mean, like in my contents, people say you're more Indian. Tumko Aadhaar card milna chahiye. And stuff like that. So now I say like I'm global citizen.
He's taken the best out of all the cultures. I think it's beautiful.
I really appreciate the jugaad culture. Jugaad is like, you'll figure it out. So people commonly say, "Arey yaar, sab jugaad ho jayega, sab jugaad ho jayega." Like, it will all be okay, you'll figure it out. I love that.
You're going to throw money at him right now? Yeah, oh Lord.
Yay! Thank you. आज खाएंगे तंदूरी chicken. Yes! Yeah, I won. You guys saw it? I won.